Have you ever felt that pull that you want to heal, but you have absolutely no idea where to even start? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. We're breaking down Alexandra Elle's How We Heal, a book that's basically a clear map for that exact journey. We're going to distill the best ideas into a practical guide you can start using right away.
Yeah, if that question hits home for you, you are so not alone. The whole idea of self-healing can feel massive, right? Kind of abstract. It's like someone tells you to sail across the ocean, but they forget to give you a map or a compass. You just feel adrift with no clear place to even begin.
But what if you actually had that map? That's what this book is all about. And in this explainer, we are laying it out for you. A clear, structured guide that gives you a starting point today. Okay, so let's start right there with that really common challenge, trying to heal without any clear direction. It's the exact problem this whole book sets out to solve.
So, the book's first big idea is this. Self-healing isn't some far-off destination you have to arrive at. Not at all. It's an intentional practice. It's something you actively do, day by day. It's all about recovering through these deliberate acts of taking care of yourself.
So how does the book actually solve this problem of feeling lost? Well, instead of just vague advice, it gives you a structured four-phase framework. Think of it as your step-by-step guide through the whole process.
And here it is. This is the heart of the whole thing. It's an actionable four-step process where every single phase builds on the one before it. It's designed to give you that clear direction, taking you from just acknowledging where you are all the way to truly reclaiming your future.
You know, the philosophy behind this framework is what makes it so powerful. It's so gentle and forgiving. Elle really drives home that this journey isn't a straight line. There are going to be ups and downs. The key thing is you can start right now exactly where you are. And most importantly, your past doesn't define you. It is all about progress, not perfection.
Now, to help you move through these four phases, the book doesn't just leave you hanging. It gives you this incredible toolkit of practical things you can do. These aren't just ideas, they're actions. You're going to use journaling to get your thoughts out, meditation to feel grounded, and you'll learn how to set boundaries to protect your own energy.
Okay, this is so important. To make this journey really work for you, you've got to understand the common roadblocks. Knowing what not to do is honestly just as important as knowing what to do.
The first big one is all about your mindset. So many of us hope for a quick fix, right? But real healing is a continuous practice. The goal isn't to be fixed or done, but to just keep showing up for yourself, allowing for the good days and the not-so-good days.
And this one, oh, this is a big one. It's the difference between just passively reading something and actively engaging with it. You see, just reading the prompts in the book isn't going to create change. The magic, the transformation, happens when you actually set aside the time, open a notebook, and just write honestly, without judging a single word that comes out.
It's also so crucial not to run away from the difficult emotions. I know it's tempting to want to skip over feelings like fear or grief, but this framework really encourages you to lean into them. That discomfort you feel, that's often a sign that you're on the right track. It means you're doing the real, meaningful work.
All right, so let's see how we can put all of this together into something you can start right now. We've basically distilled the book's wisdom into a concrete 5-week action plan to really kickstart your journey.
So here's how it's structured. It's super simple. The first 4 weeks map directly onto those 4 phases of healing we just talked about. That gives you a full week to really focus on each one. And then that 5th week is all about integration, about making these practices a sustainable part of your life.
And this table breaks it down even more. For each week, there's one key, tangible action. So for example, in week 2, you don't just think about your fear, you physically write it down and ask, what would it look like to befriend this fear instead of fighting it? Then in week 3, you take a limiting belief you have, like I'm not good enough, and you actively rewrite it into an empowering one. These are the small steps that lead to really big shifts.
Okay, finally, let's get clear on who is going to get the most out of this approach. Because while healing is something we all need, this specific map is really designed for a certain kind of traveler.
This guide is going to be especially powerful for you if you're feeling lost and you just need a clear, structured place to start. If you're ready to go beyond just reading and you're willing to do that inner work of writing and reflection, then this action-oriented, compassionate approach could be exactly what you've been looking for.
Now, it is important to say this. If you're already deep into your healing work and you're pretty familiar with these concepts, you might find this guide as more of a foundational refresher. And in that case, it can be an amazing companion workbook to support the practices you already have in place.
So, we'll leave you with this final thought. It's a direct call to action, right from week 1 of the plan we just showed you. It's a simple question, but it's incredibly powerful, and it's how you can begin your own journey. What is one story that you've been telling yourself about your past that you are ready, right now, in this moment, to let go of?